So, text message blasting is actually a pretty effective way of garnering the attention of your leads. See, there's the method of making phone calls and going after them and calling them and talking to each and every single one individually. That's cool. But there is also the method of just sending everybody a text, saying, whatever it is you're promoting, to say, hey, look, everybody, we're having a meeting here. Come over here. Or everybody, we are, we're trying to do this. Come over here. Or everybody, you want to sell your house, call me. I'm in the market. So text message marketing is pretty good. You don't want to abuse it, of course, because there are regulations against abusing text messages. But it is proven that people go and look at text messages more than they look at emails and stuff like that. So text messaging is definitely a good way to generate your leads and get your leads to wake up and be active. So that's definitely a smart idea. Text message marketing is good. In addition to text message marketing, though, it should be like a combination of things. You should do your text messages, and then on top of that, you do your follow-up calls, and make sure you keep track of everybody. How they're feeling, what they're doing, where they're at in the sales process. Make sure that you are treating everyone with respect and dignity, and you're not making anybody, calling anybody any names. Make sure that you are courteous and honorable businessman or woman, and make sure that you have your customer's best interest in mind, right? So that's what you've got to do in this business. Text messages, they're really good. And then there are systems where you can send out like 50, 20, 10, 100,000 text messages at a time. Of course, like I said, you have to know what the regulations are in your state or your local area with regards to sending text messages. Now, I know that text messages can also be sent out on a national basis. So that's then we'll get it. Then at that point, we'll get into like federal laws. So you got to figure out what works best, what is accepted, what is acceptable in your city, your state, or your country, and go from there. There are websites that I use, and there are specific methods that I utilize for text message marketing. Safety tips, how to do it, how to be effective with it, and that's what you want to do, man. You want to be effective with your text message marketing. Oh, here it is. So, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, I'm always here. You can always reach out to me. I am always here for you. Let me see here. Okay, good. Okay. So, when your clients respond to your text message, you want to make sure that you can respond back to them. Now, there are different ways of doing it. You can have the system set it up where you reply directly from your cell phone number, or you can reply directly from a preloaded number, which is usually about 4 digits long. If you don't have that many text messages or text to contact, then you can just use Google Voice and send out your text that way. I believe there's a limit to the size of the group that you can use for your text messages. With Google Voice, I believe it is 10. I'm not quite sure. With your cell phone carrier, I believe it's 20. Depends what cell phone carrier you have. I use T-Mobile, and I believe my limit is about 50. So there's that. But a very creative way of marketing, and I've been hearing a lot of things that text message is one of the best ways to get the word out. I've heard. So again, that is absolutely something you want to consider, for your marketing efforts, your marketing needs, Yep. Because when somebody gets a text, right? I mean, it's in the forefront of their phone. I don't like to have any text message notification things on my phone when I'm using it. So every time I get a text, I open it up because I want to have that clear. Now, of course, there are people that have just 20, 40 text message notifications that come in. Some people don't even read their text messages. It's ridiculous. I don't know. So honestly, I don't know how some people even survive, in this world. I just don't get it. Probably the only reason why is because they get these government checks. Other than that, they would have just been like completely out of it. I mean, just completely out of it. This is just wow. And it's amazing. It's just completely amazing. But no, yeah, text messages are good. Now, let's talk about what you want to put in your text message, okay? You want to put the message. All right, okay, so the title, what is it? For example, I am offering credit repair, all right? Okay, that's the title. Prices start at $69 a month. All right, call now. Or make some kind of a claim. I can get your score up from whatever to whatever. And call me now for more details. I am an expert photographer. I do events, parties, gigs, all that stuff. Call me for rates. I am a model, blah, 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 blah. You say, I can help you learn how to flip houses, blah, 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 blah. Having a seminar. I sell ceramic bowls. They are pretty because blah, 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 blah. Visit my website for more details. You call this number or come to this address at this time. You want to have a call to action in your text messages, otherwise it'll be a waste. Right? And what's funny is that there are times I've seen people put up signs and advertisements that say like hurricane shutters. That's it. No phone number, no email, no website. If somebody took his time to write on a sign, hurricane shutters, and then end of story. Okay, something's going on here. What is this? Hey, we got something coming over here. Right, this is nice. Finally, a place to sit down and meet people. Jeez. Oh. Anyway. Yeah, there's a need for that, man. There's a need for that. So, good stuff, man. You gotta stay on top of your people, stay on top of your customers, make sure that they're happy, send out your text messages, and be a good businessman, right? So you can't go about life just screwing around, not getting anywhere. You gotta have a goal. You gotta know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and the time of others, and it's just a cluster F. So, make sure that when you send out your text messages, there's a message. You know what you're saying in the message. There's a call to action. There's a phone number. Probably maybe even an email address. Something that's gonna pique the interest of your receiver and get them to respond faster to you. You know? Let me just walk by here so you guys can see, get an idea. Especially for those of you that are like in rural Florida or other parts of the country. Just want to show you where I'm at. And give you an idea of where I reside. You know? So we got this. These are my neighbors. There's that. And then there's that. So not bad, right? Oh. Not bad. You have to stay consistent with your efforts. And remember, success is rented, never owned. You have to stay consistent with your efforts and make sure that no matter what you do, you keep on keeping on, man. Keep on keeping on, brothers and sisters. Just keep on keeping on. All right, well, thank you for taking the time to look at this video. I do appreciate it very much. My name is Sam, Pros Income. Get involved. You can get involved with me for as little as $90. My most expensive membership program is $1,000. It's worth every single cent. So, again, I appreciate you.
9th floor.
Have a wonderful day.